Using your own photographs can make a more personal statement. The problem is many homemade cards turn out to be more ho-hum than heartwarming. But you can create your own personalized greeting cards that really move and inspire your friends. Today, you'll learn how to set and light the scene so that your card will have maximum impact. And I'll teach you how to get your picture onto the card with the text you want. Make greeting cards that will make your friends want to be on the list. Next on The Whole Picture. Welcome to The Whole Picture. I'm Erin Manning. Have you ever received a greeting card or invitation that immediately captured your attention? Or on the flip side, have you ever received a ho-hum generic card and you just weren't quite sure what it was for? Well, with digital cameras and computers, now anyone can create a personalized custom greeting card. And the good news is, you don't have to be a computer geek or a professional designer to create a great-looking card. Now, the key to creating one of these customized cards is planning. First, you want to think about the concept of your message. Then you want to make sure if you're going to use one of your images that you know what you're going to shoot, how you're going to shoot it, and how you're going to lay it out and design it on the computer before you print it out. Now, I'm a professional photographer and I have a ton of images and I love to make greeting cards. So why don't I show you a few right here. This is a card I made for a friend of mine for his birthday party. Now I put a picture of him as a little boy on the front, and on the inside I put a picture of him as a big boy. And this was a lot of fun to make, and I actually printed it on my own inkjet printer. Now at the holidays I like to make my own greeting cards, and I made this one last year with a black and white image of mine. Also, I printed this on my own inkjet printer. Now here's a card I had professionally printed, but I did lay it out and design it on my computer. And I also did a special border effect around the whole image. Went over really well this last year. Okay, I have a student, Susan Johnston, and she has a little boy named Brady who's about to turn 4, and she's planning a big birthday party for him, so she wants to make a really nice invitation. So here's what she's come up with so far. All right, this is a nice photograph. I like the golden hue and the fact that it's a birthday cake, but she didn't do a lot of planning. There's some clutter here in the background, and that just kind of ruins the image as far as I'm concerned. And she also printed it on some rather flimsy paper. So I just don't think this card has the impact that it could. But by the end of today's lessons, Susan will be able to create her own personalized card herself. So the first thing I'll teach you is how to set your scene to fit the theme. Next, I'll show you how to light that scene. And then we'll come back here to my studio and we'll create the greeting card itself on the computer. And finally, I'll show you a way to give your card a lot more impact by creating a customized postage stamp. Okay, there's a little bit of equipment you'll need to bring with you when you take the photograph. I'd recommend bringing a tripod and also a couple clip-on lights you can get at any hardware store. Another thing you want to consider is the quality of paper you're going to be printing on. Now, it is a design element, so if color's part of the design, maybe you want to choose some color paper. But one thing you want to stay away from is the paper like Susan printed on, this flimsy copy paper, just not good. Okay, what you want to use is this cardstock, and there's actually cardstock created just for people that want to print these out on their printer. It even has a score down the middle so you can easily fold it, and it comes with matching envelopes. So it's really professional looking and really easy to use. Okay, while I head over to Susan's, go ahead and take a look at some of the other greeting cards I created. Up next, I'll show you how to set and light your scene so the picture you take is really worth 1,000 words. And you'll learn how to get your card to print out right the first time. That's coming up on The Whole Picture.